Aloha. Bonjour, je suis ravi. Hello. So, hey, I am here with my morning inspiration, my morning vibration, my morning elation, if you will. And I was just thinking about a few things that I'm working on. One of the things is that I've been studying marketing for just over a year, like seriously. I've already taken, like some courses, and I've met Jeff Walker, and whatever. I've been looking at the game for a while, but seriously studying it for over a year. And the reason why is because I'm super extra blessed to have already escaped the rat race. Thank you so much. Merci. May all the hamsters still rolling along on those wheels be happy. But for those who have escaped somehow the matrix and made it to a million, that's kind of like the entry level. That's like the entry level thing, right? We've had our things along the way, but once we hit a million, we know who we had to become to do it, right? We had to be giving more, doing more, a lot more output than just the 9 to 5 worker or the people living payday to payday. We get it. So wonderful. That said, that said, I also, like people talk about, people are in a golden cage. I also see that the rat race can create ruts. So yeah, even a millionaire can take a little side rut and get stuck in a rut. Okay, super blessed. I was in Tony Robbins Platinum Partnership, so I got to meet some absolutely phenomenal beings. I've been blessed to meet several multimillionaires and billionaires, and I love these people, as well as like spiritual, super spiritual people, or even marginals. I mean, I interviewed this guy, like a homeless dude in Las Vegas one time, and this dude was like spot on, spot on. That said, he was living a super marginal life that's not very inspiring to most. That is what it is. We have a great saying in French. It's, we need a little bit of everything to make a world. On a besoin de tous pour faire un monde. Anyway, I speak several languages, okay? I am a linguist. Now, I've written a few books, and I'm thankful for having written my books because of the frequency, the bass vibration I got to be in to be able to birth those books. It's kind of like, when I made my first million, I had to do certain things about the future, right? I had to live somehow in the future and bring it back towards me. That's what we're doing somehow. As a millionaire, we've got a bigger goal than most people that are stuck in the day-to-day living in the rat race. And that's fine. It is what it is. We really do need a little bit of everything in everyone to make a world, okay? Now then, since I've been studying marketing for the last 13 months very, very seriously, I have my way of operating, and my time is way more valuable than, I'm in the 1% of time value. How's that? That's for sure. I value my time every bit as much as anyone I've ever met up there in the 1%, okay? So, here's the deal. I cannot solve people's problems. It's their problem. I'm 100% responsible for my life, so I know that the millionaires and above, they're responsible. That's like I can't talk to the layman. That's like I can't talk to, Monsieur tout le monde, as we say in French. I can't speak to just Mr. Everybody because they're still living in victim mode. I can only deal with like millionaires and above because we know that we are creating and participating and co-creating, and we need one another. We absolutely need one another. We're doing all of this. We are giving. We are being and doing and having more than just who this silly little spacesuit or, meat suit or whatever this little vessel is. We know that there's way more that's possible, and we're going after it. And that's beautiful. That said, we can get stuck in a rut. It's the riches rut, right? And riches are great. We need it. But wealth, on the other hand, wealth is having the beauty of arts, creativity, awesome relationships, and of course, time. This precious, sweet little thing that we call time. Time off. Anyway, I wrote my first book called Pay Yourself First. I didn't invent that stuff. I just did pay myself first my way. So I did it another way. And that's a book people can get on Amazon. Then I wrote Platonic Speaking about the power of the word. There is power in our words. Superpower. Millionaires and above get this, which is why I cannot solve anyone's problems. I can't solve people's problems. But thanks to, like Tony would say, proximity is power. By being in proximity of people that are absolutely thriving thanks to the time off, that we can help one another, okay? So I've got some ideas and plenty of experience for having time off. And I'm not selling anything. I'm not selling anything at all. I'm into collaboration, maybe some JV partnerships or something like that. I don't have a mailing list. And get this, I leave the mailing list to everyone else. I don't care about the lifetime value of a customer. I don't care. I believe in karma. I don't want that. I don't want those consequences. I see a major difference between inspiring and motivating. Inspiring. So I write these haikus, and let me read this haiku I just wrote. We can't change people, but they're influenceable. So try inspiring. So I like to inspire. It's kind of like guiding. Now I know that we are kind of monkey see, monkey do somehow. Even millionaires, we mimic one another, right? It's just the way it is, and it's all good. I know that thanks to my upright actions and up-leveling and enjoying, for example, breathe out. The beauty of the breath, the beauty of art, creativity, and whatever it is that we're up to. The famous be, do, have, it's about the being part. And we need time to get into the being part. And those people stuck in the rich rut, not the rat race, but the rich rut. You see the difference? We go from a rat race to a rich rut. We've up-leveled, okay, but it's just a new plateau. This is all about evolving. This is about growing, and we know it, not just growing a company. We grow a company so that we have to grow ourselves. Once we've grown ourselves, once we have taken ourselves up to a new level, we hit a new plateau. Wonderful. But then, on the new plateau, we have the possibility to evolve more, to evolve even more. And this is where, thanks to having just, let's call it simple math, I've had over a reverse sabbatical off. So everyone knows it was sabbatical, 1 year off every 7 years. Well, let's just say I've had way more than 7 years off. Well, everyone has been going through whatever they've been going through. I've only been concentrating on spending money, okay? Where most people are concentrating on making more money. Cool. It is what it is. So, for the millionaires and above, with some collaboration, with some ways of serving one another. I don't care about your flipping money. I don't need any more. I'm blissed out and blessed. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, keep your money. But how can we collaborate? How can we together enjoy more time so that people can get back into the creative processes, so that we can start delivering better content? For example, my 15 years of videos on YouTube, if we look, I'm very blessed, thankfully, 90% positive, probably 2 out of 3 videos, I'm mentioning the word gratitude for over the last 15 years. So I'm thankful. I'm inspired, and I'm also looking for a few people to collaborate with, millionaires and above. If you're not a millionaire yet, hey, great. Go read my books, all right? Protonic speaking, like the positive part of the proton. It talks about the power of the word. If we think about our thoughts, we think about our actions, or we go the other way around, at thoughts. So at, right? At. Actions and thoughts, okay? Even actions, thoughts, and manipulation. That's like an ATM machine. We could pull out the millions that we need, all right? But it starts with the mindset somehow, and everyone knows this, but the millionaires are living it, so it's easier to talk to them. Sorry if you're not at the millionaire status yet. It is what it is. Go read my first book. Pay yourself first, okay? Read my second book, Protonic Speaking. Read them, live them a bit, make your million, then we can talk. So, I'm Ravi. Be the gift. Let's get back to creativity, to the art, to multiplying in magnificent ways, right? It's really time for us to up-level people. So, be the gift.